Tuttle here for Ferguson Roof Systems. For 43 years, Ferguson Roof Systems has been protecting Oklahoma's homes and businesses with quality roofing services. Their goal was to be the most honest and dependable roofing company in the state, all while providing free services such as lifetime labor warranty and annual inspections. Well, mission accomplished with thousands of client testimonials, an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, and a 5-star rating on Google. Look, the weather gives you enough to worry about, so why worry about who to trust with your roof? Call Ferguson Roof Systems today or find out more at fergusonroofsystems.com.
Hey, Meteorologist Tuttle here with you on a Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock, and some of you might be watching the news going, wait a minute, AT's on, forget the news. Trust me, this will be way more positive and uplifting than what you're going to see on that thing. So thanks for joining me. I know it's a little late. I meant to come on earlier, but I made the mistake of testing out new software, which overrode what I had working just fine, and that was just a total disaster. So it took me 30 minutes to undo what I should have never done, but you live and learn. So thanks for joining me, and we're talking about the weather here. Got some changes coming up finally. This time of the year rather, I love it because it's beautiful, it's quiet, it's nice. Every now and then we'll have something to talk about, but it's actually been a little too boring, other than the fact that we had some wind last night and today, so we'll talk about that also. So sit back. This will be a rather quick one here for this evening. All right, let's get on with the show here. So Lisa's already in the house with 200 stars. She just went bam. Thank you, Lisa. So if you want to send some stars like Lisa did, just hit the little star button next to the comment section on your phone or tablet or on your PC or Mac. Okay, so here's a look at the wind gusts. If you noticed, we had some close to 50. We had a lot of 40s here in central Oklahoma. There's a 50 up around Kingfisher, and Tulsa also had some wind gusts up around 40 or so. So quite windy out there last night and this morning. Christy says, I'm over it, get to the point. Jeez. Hey, calm down there. You're up here? I need you down here. That's what I always tell Jody. Montez is in the house, 50 stars. Thank you. So winds have calmed down quite a bit. They're about, 18, 20 to 30 miles per hour at most, and even those continue to die out. So the good news is the winds are over with. And so this is what we're going to get to. So here's a look at the jet stream pattern. Now it runs west to east across the country. Put this in motion for you. So what you're going to notice is a west to east jet stream flow. So these little systems kind of come in and they move on out. And there's really nothing huge coming our way. Here's one that comes in for next Tuesday, and that should bring us some pretty good rain that'll move out. Then here's another one that comes in probably the end of the month, around the 29th. So those are our two big rain events as far as any widespread storm activity and a lot of heavy rainfall. So we're going to get to that in the future. So at least we've got two good systems coming here for the rest of November. Now, where's the cold temperatures and how things looking here locally across Oklahoma and surrounding areas? Well, we're going to look at the lift in the atmosphere. It's color-coded, so the brighter reds you see in orange, that indicates some more lift in the lower levels of the atmosphere. So as we look into a sneak peek for this Wednesday, here's Saturday morning on into Saturday afternoon, and you can see there's a little bit of lift around. Now as we head into Saturday evening and Saturday night and the Sunday morning, so those bigger bright areas of red, that's the best lift. In other words, for the rain this weekend, it's going to be, as far as anything significant, for the body of Oklahoma, it's going to be Saturday night and a Sunday morning, and then that lift is kind of wanes a bit for Monday, and then the next system comes in, like I said, for Tuesday, which will help to bring in some more rainfall out of that. So what does it look like when we kind of look at the precipitation from the model forecast? So if you look at it here, see this little light blue stuff? This is for early Saturday morning. All it is low clouds, little sprinkles, maybe a little bit of drizzle. So it's not a washout for the weekend. It is going to be chilly, however. Cold front does come in. But you can see the heavier rainfall looks like, as we talked about it, with that main lift in a Sunday morning. And then rest of Sunday afternoon looks pretty decent. Again, probably still a little cloudy, but as far as anything heavy goes, should not be much to worry about. So your best wet bet for precipitation is going to be Saturday night into Sunday morning. Rainfall totals, let's see, did I have that on here? Where was it? It was right here. So rainfall totals out of this weekend's deal. A little bit heavier up across the border into Kansas, probably up to about 1 inch in some areas. Here in central Oklahoma, anywhere from 1/4 inch to maybe as much as 1/2 inch. And then down south, a lot less, especially once you head into North Texas. So it's not a huge rain event, but at least will keep us on the cloudy and cool side. Now here's a look at temperatures across the state for Friday. As we kickstart the weekend, it's a mixture of clouds and sun. Some areas of the state are going to see socked in with the cloud cover. Christy's in the house of 50 stars. Just glanced down and saw that. Thank you, Christy. But where you get some sun, you're going to quickly get to around 70. So half of you're going to see a great Friday. The other half are going to be kind of socked in with some clouds going, hey, what's the deal here? And Oklahoma City is in the middle of that. Parts of town, north and west of town, might see clouds most of the day. South side of town might just be lots of sun. Now on Saturday, a chilly day, a raw day. It's not going to be windy, but just that dreary look of just Seattle type weather for the fall. So we're going to be in the 40s to around 50 here for a large area of Oklahoma from the I-44 corridor to the north and west. Once you get into southeast Oklahoma, hey, it's still almost summertime. You guys still got some low 70s down there. Now on Sunday, a little bit better. Temperature-wise in the north, closer to 50, but otherwise the body of the state still kind of, like I said, cloudy, and temperatures in the mid-40s. So a chilly weekend coming up, like we talked about. Now, if you want to look at the extended outlook, here's a look at how things ought to progress. We'll be in the 50s, like I said, for the weekend, and some 40s out there. But as we head on into next week, it's looking like a little on the cooler side. So those beautiful 70s that we've had, unfortunately, replaced with some 60s and some 50s for highs, and back into the 40s and 30s for lows. We're going to start dealing with a little bit of frost, maybe a light freeze at some point here at the end of the month. And then we've got that storm system, too, to talk about. Same thing here for Tulsa, very similar outcome. Long term, if you really want to go way down the road, Chad's in the house of 50 stars. My brother Chad, thank you, sir. We need to do some fish tacos. I'm sure Luke is itching for those. Now, as we head on into the extended into December, the same pattern kind of continues. It's just an up and down roller coaster. On these kind of deals, you just kind of have to, like, for example, if you use my weather app, AT's Weather to Go, you can just look at those forecasts for each day's deal and the trend on the 7-day. So you'll just have to check that every couple of days if you're trying to plan, for a certain temperature on a certain day, because it's just kind of going up and down. I mean, I like it when it's just flat out 70s every day, right? It makes it easy. But if you're trying to, work around some things, unfortunately, it's one of those day-to-day things you'll have to check, because it's going to be, some days be cooler, some days better. But that's this time of the year. We get these wild temperature swings as we head toward the end of November into December. That's when we start to get kind of active on getting some of those cold Canadian fronts that come on in here. All right, let me do one more thing, and then I'll go to a couple of your questions. Let's go long way. Let's see where all the fun meat potatoes of the winter season. Is there going to be anything good coming for Oklahoma? All right. Okay, let's go look at the nation. Put this into motion. Of course, Canada, they're just in the purple. Purple's not where you want to be unless you just want to be freezing. They stay in the purple. We get a little taste, like I said, of some cool stuff. When was that sneaking down here? That was next Tuesday, I think it was. There's Monday morning, a little chilly in the 30s here. Let's see. But just a few chilly mornings. But otherwise, all that purple stays up there. And this goes all the way through the end of the month to the 29th. I'm going to go to an even longer range computer model, and we're going to see if it tells any different of a tale once we get past the end of the month. So there's the 27th. Let me go to the 29th. Still lots of purple up north. Anything coming our way? We're into December right now, the first week of December, and it's boring. I mean, temperature-wise, there's just not a lot going on. It's those little mild swings of, like I said, 30s and 40s at night, depending on your pick of the day. Daytime highs in the 50s or 60s, again, depending on your pick of the day. We'll go with precipitation. Remember I mentioned a couple of storm systems coming. The one that we got early next week on Tuesday will clear us out, and let's see. So there's that one, and then we've got another one after Thanksgiving. And nope, not much after that one. Let me see. Anything? Just boring. For a weather, man, this is terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just focus on Thanksgiving Day itself, and then we'll cut you loose, and we'll call it. How's that sound? Does that sound good to you? Sounds good to me. All right, let's pop on in here, get a little closer view for you, and let's go. What day's Thanksgiving? Do I even have to ask that? Next week. There's Wednesday, there's Thursday. So I know a lot of you are going to be having Thanksgiving, regardless of what the orders from the government tells you. You're going to say, you know what? Family. Yeah. I'm just going to stop talking. All right, so Thursday itself. How about that? We've got some 50s out there, mid-50s for the afternoon. Let's see, lunchtime, still mid to upper 50s, and in the morning, mid-40s. So a little chilly out there for your Thanksgiving, but otherwise not terrible. Definitely could be a lot worse. Winds will be out of the south, around a little breezy, about 10 to 20 miles per hour looks like during the middle of the day. So those are a couple of things we've got for you. And precipitation-wise, it should be dry. Yep, it is dry. And let's see. Oh my goodness, dew points are in the mid-30s, so it's going to be ashy skin weather. You know what that means? Yeah, it's where you have to freaking lather on the lotion, man. So Thursday's a lotion day. So there you have it. So there's a good-looking Thursday for traveling around here. If you're trying to leave town after you've come into town, we can take a look. I think actually it was pretty decent following, so we'll go to Friday. There was a few showers, I think, that started showing up with that next little system. Yeah, there we go. So there's Friday afternoon, so there's a little bit of rain around Oklahoma. So we timed it out just right. We squeezed in a good dry Thanksgiving Day, and then we are going to have a little rain there on Friday. Jody's talking about snow. She's so excited about it. I told her to send some my way. She said no, we're keeping it all to ourselves. That's not exactly what she said. All right, a little bit of rain there on Saturday as well. Looks like some snow, the Panhandle possibly. So that's on the 28th. So this is after Thanksgiving. So there's a little bit of inclement travel weather, but not terrible. But again, leading into Thanksgiving, looking good. Other than that little rain event on Tuesday. And then, of course, this weekend, a little bit damp. So if you're joining late, cloudy over the weekend, cold, temperatures in the mid-40s to 50 for a lot of folks. Southeast Oklahoma still gets a little exception to that rule. Light sprinkles, drizzle, just kind of dreary a little bit on Saturday, but not a washout. You can still do lots of stuff. But then Saturday night and Sunday morning is our best shot at seeing some accumulating rain, anywhere from half inch at most here in central Oklahoma to maybe an inch up across the northern counties along southern Kansas. So that's kind of the short version of what we looked at. No huge, massive cold air outbreaks coming, other than the storm system for Tuesday prior to Thanksgiving and the one at the end around the 20, I think it was the 28th, 27th to 29th. There's like a 3-day window, there a little bit of rain, depending on how fast that next storm system moves. After that, it's quiet through the first week of December. So there's not much to talk about, just those couple of systems and, of course, the holiday weather. And that was it. All right, let me go to your questions. So let me flip screens for you. First off, you guys on YouTube, Jim, always in the house from Mustang. Good to see you. Eduardo Ola de Mexico, he's in the house. So I was in Cancun not long ago. Had to brush up on my Spanish, my Espanol. By the time I came back, I was still speaking it here in the States. I have it. You know, all your basic stuff. And Jody just looked at me and was like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I can't get that out of my head. I spent 7 days saying everything else in another language. You can't just expect me to turn it off. But it finally wore off. Started talking English version again. All right, you guys on Twitter and Periscope, if you want to leave me a question, shoot it here real quick. Let me go to my patrons on Facebook, see if you guys have anything to say. Elizabeth liked the music. Good deal. I've got a nice plethora of song choices, so I kind of change it up every broadcast. At least I try to remember to do that. Paula's in the house from Southwest Oklahoma City. Jariah, he's shouting out with the wrestling lingo. Big Papa Pump. The hoodie. So he ordered a hoodie, a zip hoodie. So I've ordered a zip hoodie too because they just came on my store this past week. So he ordered it, I ordered it, got one for Jody. Many of you ordered it, and so those will be shipping out here at the end of the week. So you should be getting them hopefully by this weekend. Should be close. All right, let me go to the main page. Let me look at some of your questions. Load that up. You can do it, Facebook. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Let me pause that one. And I'm going to pause. Can I pause that one? No, I can't pause that one. All right. So this is Rachel. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You tell Jody, bring that snow down here. Claudia typed in a dirty word. She typed in a 3-letter word, so it got hidden. She says, La Nina my behind. Oklahoma is boring. Yeah, I got the filter on really high to, supposed to be kind of kids friendly. So it blocks out certain PG-13 rated words. So if at first you don't succeed, try again with a little less emphasis. Let's see. Jody, you're cute. Great commercial. So glad you like it. That's from Ferguson Roof Systems. Great group of guys over there. And gals, of course. All right, let me see. Scroll down your comments. By the way, thanks again for the stars, ladies. I appreciate that. So always good to get stars from you. Nate's in the house from Southwest Oklahoma. He's done with the drought. He needs some big time rain. We'll see what we can do there, Nate. Right? A lot of nonsense going on out there, Shirley, Whitney. Jody, you need to post a picture of the snow. I wish we could do live pictures on these Facebook comments. Facebook needs to change that, right? So it's interesting. Jody keeps telling me I need to do this like a podcast. And so this is a little different. I just do the weather, and it's usually just a graphic driven. But a lot of the people that you guys follow online, they just sit there and talk into a microphone. You just stare at their face. And to me, that is so boring. I just like, well, I don't want to look at somebody's face for 30 minutes while they just obloviate. But it's a popular thing to do. So then you got to have some guests, of course, to spice it up. Or, some hard copy. You get out a piece of paper like this, and let's read today's news. Well, I'm not going to do news because I'm trying to stay away from news. It's so gloomy. So anyway, I'll see what I can do. She wants me to do a little bit more on YouTube. So I don't know. We're going to use her brainchild ideas to try to do little different things here on the social media aspect of it. Vacay in Fort Myers Beach today. Salvatore. Ooh, it sounds like a good place to be. Jody, show us the real snow is like. Right, Elizabeth wants to know. I want to know. I want to see what real snow is like. Hi from North Oklahoma City. Happy Thanksgiving. Right back at you, Emily. Oh, Jody just got a skiff. Skiff means nothing. Just so you know. What's going on over there? I'm seeing something I don't like. Interesting. Yeah, I see it there too. Okay. Little technical difficulties. All right, so listen. I think that's about it for me. If you guys didn't have any other questions, I'm just going to turn you loose. And again, I meant to do this about 9:30, but I had some technical difficulties that kicked me in a little late tonight. But anyway, well, always thanks for following, thanks for liking, sharing the AT's Weather, the app AT's Weather to Go, my website AaronTuttleWeather.com. For you folks that like a hoodie, you can get that on my website AaronTuttleWeather.com. There's a tab on there called the store, STORE. It's also available on my app, and you can order one that way. Or I could just do this, which is what I probably should do. Hold on a second. Let's just do this. Stand by. Many of you have gotten the Tempest weather station, so let me know how that works out for you. So many of you have ordered one. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to put the zip hoodies on the broadcast window. So I'm going to put the link, and then I think I can pin it. Can I pin it? No. Yes, I can. It has been pinned. Okay, so if you want to get the new zip hoodies that came out, then I just posted the link for you. And I'll post that on Twitter, Periscope, and then on YouTube. So if you guys are interested, you can check out. They got some other stuff on there as well. All right. So that is it, my friends. I can see that there's a lot of... Man, I tell you what, having a birthday on Thanksgiving, you're never going to forget it. No one's ever going to forget it. It's pinned, Ashley says, good deal. Our snowmen usually include dead grass. Hey, but listen, as a kid, I remember those days of dead grass in Dallas. You take what you can get. Seriously. I mean, the little bit of dead grass ain't going to hurt. So I can make that dirty grass snow ice cream just as good as anybody. You got to work with what you got, right? All right. Listen, I got to get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your night. Try to get some sleep. Sleep's important, in case you didn't know. Try to get 8 hours if you can. If your body will allow you. And we'll talk again soon. Might do another update here for the weekend. We'll see how it goes. Play it by ear. And guys, be good. Talk to you soon. Bye.